Hello and welcome back to today's episode of the What is K-pop podcast, in which we talk about groups, members, survival shows, discographies. There's another thing I can't remember. Basically anything else that we want to talk about. I've talked about siblings, I've talked about family dynamics, I've talked about Y2K and why I genuinely hate it, me basically moaning the entire time. And yeah, this week or these episodes are basically all about survival shows in anticipation for a new series of Island that is coming out on the 17th of April. The episodes will go up to the 16th, and then I don't know. I think that's when normal episodes resume. Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, it's on Wednesday, so then it will just be a regular episode about whatever I want to talk about. Then on Friday, it's just another regular episode about Astro. Woo! And it is on an important date in Astro history. Woo. So today's episode is about No.Mercy. No.Mercy is a show that aired in 2014 to create a new boy group for Starship Entertainment. You might have heard the group Monsta X, and Monsta X was a 7 boy group, has now since become 6 members due to one of the members of the group getting into a drug scandal, which we will be talking about on the actual Monsta X episode, but today is just about the TV show. Now, unfortunately, there isn't much information just because it wasn't like that dramatic, to be fair. Like, I often forget that Monsta X is a survival show group because of the fact that they've just become a permanent group. Well, they were always going to be a permanent group, but like, they just, it's like, you know, it's like one of those things where you even forget that like Stray Kids is a survival show group, but like, it wasn't really a survival show group because it was just 8 kids, like no, not 8, 9 people just like chill and relaxing, you know, just doing the challenges in order to debut. And JYP eliminated 2 of the members and then brought them back, so not really that survival-y, is it? If you're just going to bring the members back. But No.Mercy eliminated half of the contestants in order to make a 7-member boy group. Okay, so the contestants. First one is Shonu, or Song Hyung-woo. He made the finals and joined the final group Monsta X. Yep, can't give you much more context than that. Wonho, or Shin Hyosuk. He is the member that left. Min Hyuk, or Lee Min Hyuk, he is also Yoo Ki Hyun, Chae Hyung Won, Lee Joo Hyun, or Yoo Soon, and is now Joo Honey. Yeah. Also, quickly, they were actually, Monsta X were on Good Morning Britain, which is a daytime, like, talk show? Not talk show, I don't know. Good Morning Britain. I can't spell Britain. Monsta X. And they tried, like, British foods, or like basically British foods, and it's not gotten no, I want to pause it. There we go. They tried, oh my good god, they tried Marmite on toast and Scotch eggs, and as someone who is in fact British and can comment, or English actually I should say, eats these foods. I have eaten all of these foods, par one. The Scotch eggs are the nicest, I'd say, and then Marmite, and then black pudding. Black pudding is sorry, that was a dog barking, it really scared me. Basically black pudding is congealed a congealed substance from an animal. I'm so sorry. I am, or Im Changkyun, is the last member. He's also the last member that joined the show. That caused a few problems. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you about that. And also, there's like I think it's a flying around the conservatory right now. I'm sure Petal is trying to get it. Then we have Choi Seok-won. He did his military service after leaving the show and had debuted in Cypher but has left, unfortunately. Next we have Song Gun-hee, or just Gun. He participated in Show Me the Money 5 and has released several digital singles, however has left Starship Entertainment. And but you didn't have a stage name. No Yoon Ho, so we're just going to call him No Yoon Ho. He debuted in VAV in February 2017. Next we have MK, or Park Min-kyun. He debuted in ONF in 2017. Kim Yoo-soo, fortunately there haven't been any updates about him. Kwang-ji, Park Kwang-ji, he hasn't really been doing much in terms of anything, really. I'm actually trying to find anything else about the members that I couldn't just like tell you from like just generally talking about the show. Oh, I could always just go onto the Wikipedia page because that would help. The K-pop wiki is not like an actual Wikipedia page because it wasn't, to be fair, it wasn't that dramatic enough for it to kind of constitute them having a Wikipedia page. Oh god, what am I doing here? Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, stop, oh god. Oh, sometimes when like you on mouses that you go on computers, you can press down the part where you scroll down, and it basically like you can like scroll down really quickly. And somehow I'd done that on my laptop, and it really stressed me out for a second. Oh my god, I'm so sorry about that. Right, well. Shortly after the release of the last episode, No.Mercy, Starship announced that the group was gonna be called Monsta X. Yeah, pretty much. The final ranking. Ow! Also, my ear just really hurts, and that's not fun at all. We have Juhyun, Shonu, Kihyun, Hyungwon, Wonho, IM, and Minhyuk. Those were the rankings, and Gun and Seok-won were the people who didn't make the cut, unfortunately. And like, if I'm gonna be honest, and obviously I'm gonna be honest because it's my podcast, how like I saw the part of the show when Changkyun I am joined, and honestly it does actually make a lot of sense kind of how they felt about it, because solo shows are a very stressful situation. There's something that you don't really want to have to be stressed out about, and to have to then kind of think about the situation of someone else then joining the show that you've been a part of. Mustn't have been nice for them to have to deal with, and the way that they dealt with it was just to ignore the problem, which obviously was Changkyun. And yeah, it was kind of sad. Also, I'm on the Reddit for it, and the funny bit of it, I guess you could call it, is the only slightly emotional part was when IM was added in, but even that was like a 20-minute storyline out of 9 or 10 hours, which they immediately abandoned and never brought up again. Changkyun, well, actually, I should say IM. Changkyun has mentioned how it made him feel, and that he felt really sad that the other members weren't treating him nicely because of the fact that he was put into the show. And I think the reason why he was kind of put into the show later was potentially because of the fact that Changkyun was actually meant to debut in a different group called Nobility, which is a group I will be talking about at some stage, probably with Monsta X. Actually, I'd probably do a double episode on them two groups. And I think it might have been because of the fact that he, I don't, can I find the members? I'm not sure on their Wikipedia page now. Of course, this is going to be difficult because I just decided to do stuff whilst I've been talking. Okay. I actually kind of find it funny that he is just known mononymously known by one name as Changkyun Mo, that is like actually put onto his Wikipedia page, because when I'm referring to the things I'm like talking about, like groups and such, I like actually mention their names, because I'm more than likely going to talk about them with their names instead of just their stage names. Like with Taehyung from BTS and Taehyung from TXT, like I often refer to them as they're like actual like legal names instead of just their stage names, because my parents ain't gonna know who IM is, even if I do often talk about them. Like, I talk about these people often enough that like at least I know that I've said it enough times, and like at the end of what I'm talking about, I'll often just like say like, do you actually know what I'm talking about? And they're all just like, no, of course we don't, Sophie. I'm like, I have literally been talking about this for years. Like, I need to tell you, I have literally been a fan of K-pop for 3 years now, and I'd like to think that after 3 years you would have learnt, but I guess not. Which, I mean, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just sort of kind of used to it, though at this stage I actually kind of just find it funny. Because like obviously they don't have to know at all. It's just me wanting to talk about this stuff. I love how I'm like rambling on, because I don't want to have to admit to myself that this podcast episode is like really, really, really short. But unfortunately, I can't really tell you much else about this sort of stuff. And I randomly found myself, because Chunkyun is an influence of DKB's Harry June. Harry June is signed under Brave Entertainment. Brave Entertainment had a group called Brave Girls. I'm now on their Wikipedia page because, you know, sometimes you just find yourself on these weird sites. It says that BB Girls was officially disbanded between February the 6th and April the 26th of the 26th of April last year, and I don't know if like this is like a thing or if like, oh right, yeah, no, so I think it's just that they were kind of trying to find an agency, which ended up being Warner Music Korea, I think it was. Yeah, Warner Music Korea. And so they were kind of disbanded, quote unquote disbanded, throughout that time. And then Brave Entertainment was like, we don't want to give you your name, so you're gonna have to find a new one. Like with the evil laughters. So yeah, I actually don't understand why they would do that. Right, yeah, no, so we do need to get on with what we're talking about. Yeah, so No.Mercy was just a show that didn't really make too much waves, I guess you could call it, or like too much traction. I think, yeah, traction is a good word, which is fair enough, you know, you don't have to. So I can't really speak much on it. Yeah, I think this episode is coming towards its end. I love how I don't even know how to talk. I'm just like yeah. I do hope you enjoyed today's mini episode of this mini series on survival shows. And if you have any suggestions of episodes that you want to see actively soon, please feel free to tell me in the comments or anywhere else. I have got a Twitter. It's What Is K-Pop 2014. Not 2014, 2024. I post about when I've posted an episode on there. But you can always message or comment on one of the tweets and I will see it. Yeah, I really hope you have a good rest of your day, whatever you're doing with it. I hope you enjoy, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Bye.